Hey you guys, welcome back to another reading. I'm happy to have you here. The topic today is what does your aura show? So I want to see what colors I channel for each of the groups in your aura. I want to see what people may pick up on in your energy, some of like what your vibe is, and maybe some of your natural strengths and things like that will come through. We're just kind of keeping it open and seeing what shows through in your aura, what people feel in your energy. I want to say a quick thank you to everyone who's subscribed to my channel. You guys are helping support me as a creator and an artist and a reader here on YouTube, and I very much appreciate you guys. And I also appreciate you guys that have booked personal readings with me. I am so excited to get those to you guys and look into your questions. I love doing the personals, so thank you guys so much for booking with me. So let's go ahead and get into our group selection. We have our 3 groups today. Group 1 is the person walking in the desert with the sort of refracting rainbow over them. Group 2 is the hand holding the planets and the moon. And group 3 is the person sitting up on the moon with the night sky behind them and the sort of waterfall coming down. So take your time in choosing your group. You definitely can choose more than one if you'd like, but as soon as you know which group is standing out to you, you can go down to the description box and click on your timestamp to jump right ahead to your reading, and we will see you guys there. Hi Group 1, welcome to your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. We're looking at what your aura shows about you. So as I meditated on your group, I got a lot of white and light purple in this group, along with some light greens, light blue. Some of you, there's some like darker blues and purples in here. But what I'm getting from that is that a lot of you guys have a lot going on up in the crown chakra area. I feel like people in group 1 are very aware and see a lot of things from like a bird's eye view. You guys give me very much like old soul energy. And plenty of you guys in group 1 are very intuitive, if not like empathic, psychic. Some of you I'm hearing have like a really strong connection to plants and animals, like very, very strong. To the point where I feel like you guys may just instinctively like know what maybe one of your pets is like trying to, like what they would want, like if they could talk. It's almost like you just instinctively know what they need. Maybe you even have this connection with plants, but Group 1, I feel like this is very hard for you to hide. So something that your aura gives off to other people is that you are an old soul, and people pick up on this about you. I think they can really see it in your eyes. Some of you guys have that look in your eyes of like just a really intense depth. So no matter what you may look like, I think your eyes may give you away. Some of you guys just have a really beautiful eye color, I'm hearing. Like you may have like multiple colors in your eyes. I mean, a lot of people have that, but you know what I mean. It may be like a mix of things. Or there's just a lot of depth in your eyes, and what you give off to other people is that you do have like a deeper knowledge about Earth, about life. The cards that we got for you guys, some of them were patterns. So I feel like people come to you for advice a lot because your aura gives off like a sort of spiritual teacher energy, and people want to know what you think of different situations because they trust your advice, because they feel like you just naturally are going to share wisdom with them or the words that they need to hear. They may know openly that you channel. I just heard for some of you guys, if you have wanted to start a spiritual business or practice, or like even give readings or do Reiki or something, Spirit's pushing you to look into that. We got transformation. So yeah, some of you are going to be some sort of like transformational coach, a life coach. I heard speaker, author. Some of you guys are going to like write books about your beliefs or help people heal in some regard. Your aura definitely gives off like teacher, and that you know what you're talking about. There's also this beautiful sort of like levity to your aura. I think that with the image you chose to, Group 1, with that image having a rainbow on it, I feel like a lot of people see that you are accepting, that you are understanding, or that at the very least you will listen to them and their story and maybe just listen without judging them. I think people from your aura, they feel safe around you in some way, or they know that you will at the very least try to hear them out and understand them. It's really interesting. I feel like you attract lots of different people from all different walks of life that want to share things with you. I get that group 1 is the kind of group where people will walk up and just start telling you really deep things about their life, like within like 5 minutes of knowing you. So there is this element of like, you make people feel safe on some level. And again, with the rainbow in your image, I really get that group 1 has lived so many different lives. I feel like you guys don't really sit there and judge people too harshly, if very much at all. I mean, we all do a little bit because we're human, right? And we're also in a body trying to live. But I feel like you guys really have already experienced so many lives and perspectives that it's like you have a grasp of how multiple truths can exist at once, right? Like you can see how 5 different people can have their own view on a particular issue, but all have some piece of the truth, right? Like not one is right and the other 4 are wrong. They all have some truth to what they're saying and doing. Like you really have a bird's eye view of things. Your aura really does. It just makes people feel kind of safe in a way. Also, something people get, I knew this was going to come up because this fits. Something people get from your aura with the focus card and independence. This is Artemis and Lilith. I normally don't feel guided to share the names out of this deck, but I did for these 2. So if you want to tune into some of the energy of Lilith or Artemis, check it out. But with focus and independence, I think something else people get from your energy is that you're kind of a lone wolf, that you may kind of do a lot of things on your own, that you may stand apart from the crowd, that you might be ambitious, focused, independent. Like, I'm hearing almost like outcast in a way, but like you're happy about it. Like you don't want to do what everyone else does, or you don't want to be like everybody else, and you're comfortable standing on your own 2 feet, doing your own thing. So I think a lot of people, they might get a little intimidated by this, but they can tell in your aura that I'm seeing that meme in my head, or that image of like the one person standing there with a whole crowd of people, and the one person is looking at the whole crowd saying, yes, you are all wrong. So I get that you guys are so strong in what you believe in and your faith that people can really see this about you, and they know that you are not going to follow the crowd. I also get something about, again, you guys really speak out about things that are important to you, or you're not going to keep your mouth shut about it. Like, you'll observe until it's time to speak, and then you will really, really speak. Like, you will really share your genuine thoughts. And I just heard hold people accountable. So you really try to listen to everyone, but when it's a matter of morality and someone is acting in a way that is harmful to others, you speak about it. Yeah, with the focus card and independence, I feel like it's something in your aura that you're okay with being a lone wolf. You're okay with being alone and having to walk alone if it means being true to who you are. And people respect this about you. And some people are a bit confused by it, like they're not sure how to do that themselves or something like that. I feel like some people even see it and they want to follow in your footsteps and be brave and learn how to love themselves enough to do this as well. So it's great. You guys may actually again, end up being like a teacher, a leader, a coach, a speaker, someone who encourages others to be authentic and stand in their authenticity. We got creative spark. So your aura also is kind of inspiring to people. It can be fun. It can be almost childlike sometimes. There's like a wisdom and an ambition, but also it can be a bit childlike and fun and playful. So I get that you guys get people to grow by almost like being kind of funny with them, like playfully helping them grow, which this is a great thing to have if you are coaching people, is to be able to like bring a sense of levity and fun and this kind of creativity. I think you guys are going to have a really strong creative spark coming up soon, and you're going to know how to carry forward with all of this stuff that's going on in your aura and how to present yourself with this ambition and this transformational, spiritual, intuitive energy. So that's what I have for you guys, group 1. I hope that was helpful. Please let me know in the comments what you thought. If you liked it, like the video, subscribe if you want to join the community. Thanks for being here. Seriously, leave a comment. I'm so interested. This group was such a fun aura. So, all right, we will see you guys again soon in another reading. Hi, group 2, welcome to your reading. We're going to see what your aura shows about you. What is it giving off? So as I was meditating on your group, I was getting a lot of reds, oranges, dark purples, some pale yellow, and even gray, which was really interesting. With the reds, it makes me think immediately of root chakra. So I'm getting that you guys, something in your aura that you give off naturally is kind of this feeling of safety and security. You may be this person for a lot of people in your life that you care about. You give off sort of this energy of like balance, that when people are around you, I feel like they can finally like let out a breath and relax. Like the people in your life that you care about, they know that you are going to love them and care for them and be a source of like safety in some way. Even if it's just you being in your energy, making them feel safe. I think that people that you have in your life are really thankful because they see you as reliable, dependable, loving. Also, something about you guys is the truth energy. This was your first card out, truth. So people kind of get from your aura that you are going to tell them the truth. You are that kind of person who will love a person by telling them the truth, by sharing the truth with them, and maybe not sugarcoating things as much for people. Also, with the gray that I was picking up on in your guys' energy, now, I don't know if that's literally even an aura color, I just was seeing gray. So with that, I think of gray matter, like I believe that's the stuff in the brain that's like flexible, changeable. It's like the sort of blank slate where you can change your thoughts and build new pathways and see things from multiple angles, right? Like it's not black or white. You guys kind of see this kind of middle gray area with a lot of things. I feel like you guys may not go toward the extremes. You may see multiple sides of things, and you very much give this off in your aura. Some people may even see you as a bit gray, like you're a little hard to pin down. I feel like even people that know you, sometimes they may wonder what you're going to think or say about something, how you're going to respond, because they know that you're not just going to tell them they're right or wrong. You're going to analyze the situation from a lot of different angles. And I feel like you guys are really good at putting yourself in other people's shoes and seeing multiple perspectives. We have nurturer and independence. So nurturer was actually a really interesting thing because I feel like Spirit is sneaking in a message here for you in this reading and asking you to nurture yourself right now. Like you may need a little extra like pink in your aura. You may need a little extra love and a little less logic right now. I don't know what that's about, but Spirit's just giving you that message. But They're saying like nurture yourself and you'll be able to nurture others when you need to. You definitely have this independent and sort of like truth teller energy. Yeah, people can see that you have this independence. I also am getting that your aura gives off, it's like when you speak, people want to listen because you give off a lot in your aura, even if you're not talking. I get that you guys may not even have to talk that much, but people can like sense in your aura, especially like if you're okay with something or if you're not. Like people will be observing and trying to gauge what you think of things because I don't know, it's like you're not gonna, I don't know, it's a really interesting thing. It's like they are trying to gauge how you feel about, it's like they're trying to gauge how you're feeling about things. What else do we have? Ooh, interesting. We have the future. People pick up from your aura that you guys have a very bright future. They have a lot of faith in you, trust in you, and they can see that you are future focused and that you are very determined to build a good future. And something about your goals, like you have goals. You may even be one of those people that like writes down your goals with like dates, or maybe you used to do that or you want to do that. But people see that I really get like, there's a time for work and a time for play with you guys, and when it's time to work, you don't mess around. You're conscious. You're conscious of your choices and your decisions, and you're not going to spontaneously go and do something that would like alter your future in a negative way. Like people know that they can trust you to be conscious if they give you a task. I got with the communion card. This is so cool because I feel like in your aura, something people feel about you is that you know how to bring people together and really form a good community, and you take these things seriously. Like you're going to check back in with people and kind of have this sense of communion. I really like this because it reminds me of what it takes to be like a good boss, is like bringing people together, forming a community, elevating people and their strengths and appreciating people for what their strengths are. And then we have alliance. Interesting. So there's something about loyalty here. Something people get off your aura is that it's like they'd rather be aligned with you. Like you guys have a sense of self-respect and a sense of like dignity for yourself and others. And I think that people know that you have like a code you're living by, even if you don't say it. I feel like people know that you move intentionally and the people that you have in your life are intentional. So with this alliance card, I feel like people pick up on in your aura that you choose people very intentionally, and you form alliances with people that kind of live by a good code. Like, you know, whatever that is for you. They're respectful to others, they treat people well, they show up for you when you need them. Like, I feel like you guys are building a really solid foundation, and people know that there's a sense of loyalty to you, and you want to like choose good people and bring good people together so that they can all help each other. What's something else they get in your aura? Oh, fortune. Look at this. You guys do have a very bright future, you guys. I feel like Spirit wants to affirm this to you because you may have been worried. You may have been like worried about your timeline or your path, and Spirit is like sneaking little messages in here you're reading to tell you like your future is bright, you're doing well. And fortune can be literal too. Like you might do very well with your finances. Trust your patterns, your routines. Trust your ability to manage things in your life. And with fortune, I feel like people in your energy, they're just very fortunate to have met you even for a little while or to know you long term. You bring a lot of riches to people's lives, and you don't have to succeed at this high level for people to feel that way. Spirit wants you to know this is natural to you. People feel it in your aura. It doesn't matter what you have, what you don't have, the money you make, or anything like that. Spirit wants you to see that you are a treasure and treasured just being who you are. That is enough. I mean, but that aside, like, you do have a very bright future and fun stories ahead of you, but just know that you're gold on the inside too. So that's what I got for you, group 2. Very beautiful. I hope you enjoyed this. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you again in another reading. Group 3, welcome to your reading. You guys have a gorgeous aura. It's so cool because I'm seeing like color palettes. I'm seeing so many different colors, but they're in like little groups. Like I'm seeing the colors of a sunset for some of you guys, like pinks, oranges, yellows, light purples. For others of you, I'm seeing like silvers, greens, blues. Like you guys have color palettes and they are so pretty. Some of you guys may be really fun and creative where you step into different versions of yourself or worlds. It kind of reminds me of like acting or playing characters because I can just see you guys like, it's almost like some days you live like you're in this book and another day you live like you're in this book or movie. Like you kind of have all these shifting natures to you. I just heard like shape shifting. So you guys, you may live a lot of different fun stories in one lifetime. Even if you've only been around for like a part of your life, you may have felt like you've lived whole lifetimes inside of one. So okay, I was getting all these color palettes. So what do people pick up on in your aura? Well, for one thing, I think that people, I said this for another group, but like people do have trouble pinning you down. Like what are you gonna do next? I feel like something that's in your aura is people know that you could transform on a dime. Like you're one thing one day and then the next day you could be something completely different. Like you're constantly evolving and growing, and people know that it's almost like they want to enjoy your aura right now because tomorrow it could be completely different. It's almost like when you get to see all these beautiful landscapes but you don't have a camera. It's like they want to capture you and take you in as you are now, because in a month or two you could be someone completely different that's changed already so much. Like you guys just keep it moving. Like you're not gonna sit in the same energy for forever or very long, you know? I feel like some of you too, there's like kind of a sadness in your aura that I can feel. Maybe some of you guys are sad because like maybe you've kind of struggled in life with jumping from thing to thing, or feeling like you can't quite find what you like in life, or it's hard to settle in some way. I just feel like there's this kind of weird energy around like attachment. Like what do I call home? Like what's going to be permanent? It's this interesting energy. You may have like moved a lot, or anyway, you give off this thing in your aura of almost like beautiful and sad. It reminds me of like Lana Del Rey music. But Spirit is saying you're heading toward sunshine and happier days. I'm almost hearing you guys could listen to a lot of music that has sunshine in it, or like Spirit's recommending this to you, like you know, Walking on Sunshine, or Ain't No Sunshine When She's Gone, or Sunny Side of the Street, or whatever. Like it's almost like we need to listen to uplifting music now. We're kind of at that point, like Spirit kind of wants you to come out of a sad energy or an energy of like longing, and just like kind of enjoying where you're at right now, treating yourself the way others do, where they're like, they just revel in what you are right now because it's magical and it could change. So Spirit is saying something about how your kind of like shape-shifting energy is a gift, and to, you know, capture it, use it, like get it on camera, like use it to elevate yourself. Maybe you guys need to like get on social media or be more active on there or something, because your energy alone is going to carry you so far toward the things that you love. Interesting. Okay. Oh, I love this card. Group 3, you guys got miracles. Isn't there a song that's like about miracles? No, that's I Need a Hero. Miracles, miracles. I don't know, but this is great. You have miracles on the way. And group 3, like, you guys are really, really good at manifesting. People, something your aura gives off is just that you almost aren't of this earth. Like, yeah, you're a human, but are you? I feel like people see you and they're like, did I just witness a unicorn or something? It's like, some people see that miracles happen to you a lot. Like, you've kind of got a lucky energy. If people, like, spot you or get time with you, they're lucky. I'm also getting a lot of people, like, love you, group 3, whether you know it or not. Like, a lot of people love you. They just love your energy, or you may have people that actually are, like, interested in you, love you. Yeah, I'm also getting, like, light pinks for this group. Light pinks, reds. It's almost like you give off, like, a Valentine energy, or something cute, something lovely, something magical. Definitely kind of maybe artsy, too. I just heard traveler. So you guys give off this sort of vibe of, like, an explorer or a traveler. Oh my god, I can't believe this card. I can't believe this card that just came out. Like, because the image is so much how I see you guys. Like, so much what I've been seeing. So this is the Secrets card, but look how she's got this big red hair and all these stars. I really am getting, like, you have a charming aura, and Spirit wants you to lean into it and, like, use this creative power. Use your talents, your artistry, your shape-shifting powers, meaning, like, all your different skills, like, put them together, combine them in different ways. Let's not put limits on ourselves, you know? That's kind of what I'm getting for you guys. But your aura gives off, like, star power, like magic. It kind of reminds me of Chapel Roan. Like, there's something just very fun and, like, star power about it. And look at all the glowing, like we have Mary with the glowing around her head, and then the stars. Also with Mary, sometimes your aura may give off, like, a kind of naive energy, but you're not. So some people may see your energy as a bit, like, naive or innocent, but you're not. Like, you know what you're doing, kind of thing. It's interesting. We've got Rebirth, and then we've got Creative Spark. I knew this card was going to come out for you guys. Spirit is saying get out in the green, eat more fruits and vegetables. Like, this card is just giving me, like, you want to raise your energy, eat the foods that raise your energy. That's definitely something I'm getting for you guys. I feel like some of you guys, you're so sensitive and empathic to things that you may be, like, indulging in comfort foods, or I see some of you guys just laying in bed and scrolling, and Spirit's like, come on, like, we need to give you a push out of bed because your energy should be shared, like, every day if you want that. It's just, you have such a gorgeous glow. So your aura gives off rebirth for sure. Again, we've got this thing of, like, there's, like, this Queen Herbie line, like, I'm gonna be reborn by morning. I don't know what she says before that, but it's this concept of, like, you keep being reborn. Also with the light and the dark halves here, people are like, you have your light side and your dark side, and you kind of play in both of them. Spirit is encouraging you to play and get creative. The number 8 could be significant. I don't know if something significant is happening in, like, August for you. 24 is also here. I'm feeling drawn to the numbers now. 39. Yeah, but 8 really stuck out to me. Okay. Yeah, Spirit's encouraging you to play, get creative, be social. You got independence as well. I think all three groups got that. Spirit's encouraging you to, like, stand strong in your independence, but then we also have compassion, which is a lot of the pink, red, gold, some blue. Yeah, it's like you have this very loving aura. It's very loving, and Spirit wants you to know that when you share your aura and your loving aura, you are safe. Like, you guys may be worried about sharing too much because you're worried that it'll maybe even, like, threaten some sort of freedom you have or safety, but Spirit is saying that you know how to take care of yourself and you're going to be okay. Like, you're okay to express yourself openly as much as you want. So, group 3, I'm like, don't give people your address, but you know what I mean. So, group 3, I hope you enjoyed. Please leave me a comment. Let me know how this resonated for you. Like the video if you enjoyed it. That really helps support me and elevate my channel, and feel free to subscribe to my community if you'd like. And you can also book your own personal reading. It is in the description box, the link where you can do that. But thank you guys so much for being here for this reading. We will see you again soon in another one.